slightly on the tick. We're gonna do a couple pulls all motor as it is. The only differences now are the Hyperspark coils, and we're now running a 98% ethanol instead of regular pump E85. So I'm gonna do a couple, I'm gonna do one hit, see where it's at, maybe make a change on fuel and timing, do another couple hits, break 600 NA, and then we'll put the nitrous jets in it, turn on the system, and start spraying it. Okay, just to recap, 25 degrees, NA, base pool, see where it's at with the new fuel. And if it all looks good, we'll add a little more timing, find the timing curve that it likes with the higher octane and ethanol content. And then again, we'll turn on the nitrous and start making hits with it. Slipped the clutch pretty good. Yep. It did that the first time last time also. Alright, we're gonna do another hit. We think it actually spun the tires, not the clutch, according to Josh. So that's good. There we go, second pull. No change, back to back. What does that say? 550?
Yep, 550.
Sick.
I thought I was supposed to make 600.
Why did we lose so much power? With the actual hell.
Not doing the same up top.
Is that green line the last time we were here? Oh, that was the very last pool where it like had that weird dip in it. What did you say, John?
You said it could be the coils.
I hate y'all. That is a huge difference. So what RPM?
I'm sorry?
Where did it separate?
110 mile an hour or
5200? I have less timing in it, but I don't think a couple degrees would make that big of a difference, but I don't know.
80 horsepower and 6,000 RPM.
Yikes. That's weird. Okay, so right now the car's 50 horsepower down compared to the last combo, and the only things that have changed are different ignition coils and the fuel, of course. All we can really think of right now is that maybe the coil has a different inductive delay, which I did not even program or look up if it was different than stock LS coils. And so at higher PM, the timing may not actually be what I'm asking it to do. That's all we can think of, because nothing's changed mechanically. The motor's still healthy. The fuel is better? I don't know. We're gonna add another 2 degrees to it and see what happens. Okay, so I leaned it out a little bit and it picked up another 15 horsepower. And so I think we're just realizing the tuning window on this motor, because of the high compression and the tight winch, is extremely narrow. So if the tune-up is a little bit off, it's gonna lose power, and a lot of power. So, that being said, we're gonna try again with 2 more degrees of timing and see what happens. Okay, so we're at 581 now on power. Okay, so it picked up a little bit with 2 more degrees of timing and tweaking on the fuel curve a little bit more, but it's still like 20 horse down than the previous setup. So we put a set of stock ignition coils back on the car. I'm gonna do another run exactly as it is now, and we'll see what kind of data we have after that. Okay, so those graphs pretty much overlay identically, so I don't think it was the coils. I really don't know what to say. Let me show you all the graph curves, and we need to do some thinking. Green and orange lines are the Holley Hyperspark coils versus stock coils, but the blue line is the previous time we were here. For some reason the correction factor is different, but so it didn't actually make 600 last time. But we still have a 20 horsepower difference, and so I'm not sure where that really leaves us. Well, we put the Holley Hyperspark coils back on the car. Timing is pretty much identical on this fuel and the old fuel. There's actually no changes. So now I'm going to try, I was running 0.85 lambda. I've richened it up to 0.82. I'm going to make a pull there and see where it goes. If it gets worse, then we'll go the opposite way. We'll go 0.87 and just keep trying different variables, different routes to figure out what this new fuel likes, because it's currently like 20 horsepower down compared to regular pump out of the gas E85. So new tunes going on, a little richer, make a pull, see what happens. Okay, more fuel, more power. Alright, so it printed the exact same, so tune up is that what it sounds like?
Like the little Honda, we hook it up to the fucking brights and it gives it like another fucking 5 more horsepower?
Yeah, I don't have that, sorry. So we're gonna pull that fuel back out of it and just move on to the stuff that we know will make more power. Okie dokie. I have a 57 nitrous jet in it, which on the motor should be about 150. So we'll see. We're mainly going to look at what the fuel ratio is to figure out what fuel jet I need with this gas. We're just going to leave the NGK7s in it on the dyno because it's a one quick pull. And then when I go to the mile though and spray it for the whole mile, we'll put 9s in it just to be extra safe. So first I'm just going to do a light hit, make sure it's at 21 degrees timing, and then purge nitrous, send it. I'm going to go to...
Go real quick.
Huh?
Go real quick. Have you tested the nitrous at all yet?
No.
Okay, so is the bottle open or closed right now?
I just opened it.
Okay, do you have a purge?
No.
No purge. Okay. So this is what I would do. This is how we always do them, right?
Okay.
So first thing we do, close the bottle.
Okay.
We'll make a hit on just fuel. Turn the nitrous kit on, just fuel. You want to see that it richens up to make sure the kit's working.
Okay.
Right? To make sure you have fuel. Because fuel is most important.
Right.
Right? Then we'll open
and
the
make
bottle.
sure timing is pulled out.
Right. And then we'll go ahead and open the bottle and make sure that it works on the bottle. Okay?
So just lick it for a little bit, and then get back out to the pool?
Just to make sure your just to make sure your AFR goes down.
Okay.
Where's your feed line at so I can let the nitrous out?
For the nitrous or the fuel?
For the nitrous on that side, right?
Yeah. So just bring it up to 4 grand, full throttle, hold the button for a second, make sure it goes really rich.
Yep, exactly.
Make sure timing's pulled.
Yep.
Back off of it, let it cool back down.
Yep, and then we'll open the bottle, we'll
And I'm just gonna leave it in 4th gear and just come off of it and let it cruise. Okay. There we go. No, it was still within. Well, let me see where I smacked it. I mean, no. I mean, it did dip into the 7s-ish. Not really. I'm looking at EQ measurement.
Which one's your nitrous button? This one?
Yeah.
Do you have to let the key on or no? Just tap it?
Oh, I never armed it.
There you go. Okay. Let's make it hit again and make sure everything works. All right, boss?
Thanks, Dad.
And we'll go from there.
I was like, I know I tested this. It was clicking. Okay. Arming the system would probably help a lot. But it is going to 21 degrees, and now we're going to check the fuel. That's pretty neat.
Picked up 100.
100 horsepower?
Yeah. So try to add 1 more degree to it, and then we'll make another.
Well,
pull.
the fuel is like 10% rich.
Okay, so we're rich. So that's what I said.
That's simple.
Back it down.
Go down a couple jets on the fuel.
I would go down to you're 10% rich. Go down
Average of probably 7%.
7. So got out of 30. We're at 34 right now.
So so
32.
7% of that.
Yeah, 32.
32.
Yeah,
Okay.
Go down to 32.
That's fucking easy. That's cool.
Go down to 32.
All right.
I told you we'd be fine.
I know. It was just first time and
Or
like.
your other option is you can put a 59. You can put the 59 in it on the nitrous. You jet it up a little bit on the nitrous because you have plenty of fuel.
One of each.
So yeah, you go one up on the nitrous and one down on the fuel. Yep.
All right. I guess it's 0.82. It's fat already.
Yeah.
It's not lean.
What's that?
0.82 EQ. Well, I mean, on the pool it was like 0.75, 0.76.
Yeah. So yeah. So yes, that's what I would do.
Okay.
Go up 1 on the nitrous, go down 1 on the fuel, and then we'll pull it again, see where it's at, and then we'll try and add 1 degree to it and see if it picks up. By the way, you came to the right shop for nitrous.
Thank you, sir. That sounded rowdy when I finally hit the button. up just one jet size on the nitrous and we went down a jet size in fuel because it's super rich right now. But it looks like we still need to go down more in fuel. It's still like 7% rich.
I mean, put a 62 in it. Fuck it. Put a 62 in it.
More nitrous. If it's too rich on fuel, just add more nitrous.
576 Lambda?
Yeah, that pass was like 7.7, 7.5, 7.8. Okay, it's still like 7% rich on fuel. So we went up to a 61 nitrous jet, and I think we still have a 33 fuel jet. Something low 30s. But spray it again. Keep on going on. So we're low on bottle pressure. Probably why it's really rich on fuel.
What was your AFR?
It's the same still.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
Because you're losing bottle pressure. More bottle pressure, more nitrous flow, it's gonna lead it out.
That's whack.
What happened?
Yeah, its bottle pressure's down to like 850.
Oh, give me a torch.
I have a new bottle that's at
Fucking hot.
1,000.
Now you're not supposed to torch.
Who told you that damn lie?
LS1 forum.
Hey,
691 wheel horsepower. Okay, it's still a little rich. This bottle pressure is still over 1,000. So we went up in nitrous again, down in fuel again. Timing is still 6 degrees out, so it's 21 total. Still on a number 7 spark plug. Everything's going good. We made what, 690 wheel? Yeah. And so let's do this. The fuel curve is perfect. That is the jet combo with that much bottle pressure at least. So that's sick. Oil pressure, solid, just cruising. That's awesome. How much power was that?
572.
What?
It only made 572. Didn't spray.
I didn't turn off the arming. I was like, man, the fuel curve is perfect. What the heck? I didn't arm it. That switch right there.
But okay, so keep in mind what I was telling you though, like my car, right? What are you down here? You got 8 horsepower from the best of day today, and now it's 5 degrees time.
Really?
It made 572. It made 580 best pull.
Yeah, timing doesn't matter.
That's like I was telling you my car. 22 degrees, fucking 28 degrees. It don't fucking matter. It makes the same fucking amount.
All right, well, let's try again with nitrous. Fucking dumb. Okay, so go down in fuel, add a degree.
Yeah.
Lean is mean. Yeah, so
How much are you rich? 5% still?
Yeah, an average across the board of probably like 8.
Yeah, that nitrous only just done.
Yeah, so anywhere from a 59 to a 6, or actually, it hasn't picked up at all. We started at what, a 58?
Yep.
So from a 58, huh?
It's just done.
Yeah, so from a 58 to a 62 nitrous jet, it's made the exact same power the whole time. So we're just outflowing what the solenoid can handle, even with the higher pressure bottle, which is still at, looks like just under 1100. So we're gonna add another degree of timing, and then go down and fuel one jet. Let's see what happens after that. See if we can break 700 wheel. I can never just reach the next 100 threshold.
What is
It's still 3%.
3%?
3% in the best spots, 6-7% in the worst spots.
But your bottle pressure, what's your bottle pressure at now?
It's still above 950. Like it's still in the yellow zone above the green. The graphs are identical though.
Pretty much, dude.
So just go back to 21 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't change a damn thing. Well, frick. That's where we're gonna leave it. It's making like 690 wheel horsepower. We've totally maxed out the solenoid. We started with a 58 nitrous jet. We moved up to a 62 nitrous jet, and it made no difference on any pull in horsepower. So we're gonna leave it there. Car is completely ready to rip. When we get to the mile, I'm gonna put the 9s in it just because I'm gonna be wide open in 5th gear for 20 seconds. But right now it's running really good. We're gonna leave it alone, get off the dyno, and then put it on the trailer. See y'all later.